Adobe helps us bring stories of top athletes performing at their peak each week. Aubrey and I got the chance to head up to Napa to see the prolific prep basketball team in action. These guys are really good.
They are so good, so tall too. They're from all over the country. And I got to sit down with the team's 7-foot-tall center, Nathan Bittle, and we talked about what it was like to commit to his dream school. Nathan Bittle is familiar with being at the top. Not just physically, he is 7 feet tall. No, since college recruitment began, Nathan plays the game as one of the top players in the country.
You see it, and I mean, you just get filled with like joy. I mean, you look at seeing a #1 ranked player in Oregon, and you see your name up there, and you're like, wow, like out of all the kids that play basketball in Oregon, I'm ranked #1. Like, it's very surreal. Like, you can never really take anything for granted, and you just see that and you're like, all right, like I want to stay there. I don't want anyone to take my spot. So you just keep working and working, getting better so nobody will take that spot from you.
Nate is ranked the 8th best prospect in the nation and first on the list of players coming out of Oregon. You can give an argument for the #1 player in California, but Nathan has only lived in California for about 4 months.
So in Oregon, we didn't really know if we were going to have a basketball season. I can't get into my local high school gym. And I mean, down here, we know that we're going to be playing games. We know every day we're working out, practice, strength. And so, I mean, I just have more places like accessible down here than I do back home. So that's something that me and my family looked at and were like, all right, like I can work out every day whenever I want with coaches and have rebounders and everything like that. So that's something I wanted.
Nate moved to Napa just 4 months ago to play on the prestigious Prolific Prep basketball team, a program that prepares NBA-caliber players for college hoops and beyond. But after this season, Nathan doesn't plan on spending much more time in California.
When I was younger, I mean, if you're from Oregon, you either choose the Ducks or Beavers, and my family was the Ducks, and just growing up, it was always my dream to be an Oregon Duck. And I mean, once you get started recruiting by these guys, like it seems so like surreal. And I think just knowing that I've always wanted to go to Oregon, grew up in Oregon, and I mean, that's close to home, I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Nathan committed to the University of Oregon on September 15th, turning down schools like Gonzaga, Arizona State, and UCLA.
It was very stressful. I mean, all other good colleges recruiting you, and I mean, it's hard to tell other colleges no, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think I made the right decision.
So what is it about Nathan Bittle's game? Well, for starters, he's 7 feet tall and can pass and shoot like a point guard.
Me and my dad have always been working on my shots since I was super young. I've been able to shoot since I was really little. Finishing, post moves, every time we go to and do a workout, we do those 3 things, and I think that's something that's helped improve my game over years. So.
Yeah, he can stretch the floor, he can dunk, and he just plays hard. He has a great mindset. He knows when to shoot. He knows when he can take it off the dribble, and surprisingly, he has like guard moves, so he can put it between his legs, behind his back, like whatever you want. And that, I feel like that will make him, you know what I'm saying, an anonymous pick to be an All-American.
Nathan says being a top recruit is both exciting and intimidating.
I think something that's super challenging is just playing to your name. I think that when people see my name, they're like, all right, like I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try to like lock them up. And so I mean, you just have to show up every day, and that's something that's pretty stressful.
Nathan will put his game to the test, playing against some of the toughest players in the country. Nate says even though his family is a state away, they plan to be at every single game.
My family's super supportive. My grandparents haven't missed a game since I was in my freshman year in high school. So I have their support, and my little brother and sister have come to every single one of my games, probably since my 6th grade AAU days. They'll come down here whenever they want and watch games and drive back that same night, and there's no hesitation to them.
Nathan will stay with a host family during his time in Napa, but will soon be moving back to his home state to play for the team he grew up rooting for.
I'm very passionate about it because I think that it can take me to big places. Hopefully one day I'll be able to play basketball as my job, so that's my dream. Lefty?
Coaches and teammates have nothing but great things to say about the type of player and person Nate is. Can you imagine how excited he is to move back to Oregon to play for his dream school?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's 7 foot, but with great skills.
Yeah, look at that wingspan. Those arms are so tough.
Yeah, and a great shot, and
Yeah.
dunks pretty easily.